askWILDER.
You know, you never think it, but I get great Wi-Fi down here. What a time to be alive. Hey, welcome to another edition of Ask Wilder. Today I'm only answering questions that are internet related, straight from my email. Let's get started. We don't have a ton of time. First question is from Leah from Toronto. I caught my guy Googling himself. Is that weird? I will assume by Google you're referring to the internet search engine and not a pseudonym for masturbation. Either way, it's not weird. People Google themselves all the time. It's like a litmus test to see how much you've accomplished in the world. It's also okay to Google somebody else. Sometimes. Maybe even when you're going on a date with them. Is it cool to Google someone before you go on a date with them? Or is that creepy?
No, listen. If you don't Google somebody before you go on a date with them, you get what's coming to you, okay? We live in a world now where research is very important. Now, chances are if you're Googling somebody, they're not going to be in Google. That's usually a good sign. If you type in their name and it comes up like 4 hits, and it's somebody who has the same name who's a professor, whatever, in Nebraska, great. But if you Google somebody and the person you're Googling comes up like 7,000 times, and they're not somebody who's famous, you have to ask yourself why.
If a mugshot comes up, probably not a good thing.
Well, it depends on what the charge is for.
So is it okay to Google somebody before you go on a date with them? I say yes, but just be prepared to admit it. Also, the more information, the better. I once Googled a girl and her grade 11 essay on lemurs came up. It was fascinating. Okay, next question. Courtney from Kingston writes, this guy I know keeps poking me on Facebook. Is this normal? No, poking's weird. Next question. Another Facebook one. Lindsay from Winnipeg writes, a guy untagged himself from a picture with me. What does that mean? Well, Lindsay, it probably means he doesn't want that picture to be seen by anyone, ever. The only tricky part is, only he knows the reason why. It could be because he blinked, it could be because he doesn't want his boss to know that he was out on a Thursday night, or it could be because he's ashamed of something in the picture. And that could be you. Just saying. All right, that's all I have time for, but please go to my blog at COSMOTV.CA/Wilder. Send me your questions, and I'll give you my answers on
askWILDER.